Welcome back, Nightmare Zone survivors. Fox returns to State of Decay to answer some more of your questions and hopefully make an improvement upon the base. So, before that, I guess I'll do some channel announcements. I'm thinking about buying a second computer monitor, and the main reason I'd want to do something like that is to start live streaming. I've decided that I'll probably do it on Twitch. The reason for that is because it's just the biggest platform for streaming, and the next one would be a YouTube, but it's not a good idea to put all your eggs in one basket. You know, if Google ever decided to drop the hammer on my channel, then I'd just be completely out of it. But if I've got a presence on both Twitch and YouTube, then, you know, it's like the multiple heads of the Hydra. Now, it's not saying that I expect something to happen, but it's just a good practice to never put all your eggs in one basket. I'm also starting to work on the next special episode, which is probably going to be top 6 OP guns, or just super strong guns. They might not all be OP guns. But let's see. The first question that you have written in is, what is the best vehicle, upgraded and unupgraded? Well, I don't upgrade my vehicles very frequently, so I don't know what the best upgraded vehicle is. What I would say you should do is just take your favorite non-DLC vehicle and upgrade it. That's probably going to be good enough. Like, I don't think there is like a gigantic difference between them. Like, I've messed around with them a bit, but like I've never felt I've never felt that the upgraded vehicles were mind-blowingly different to the point where I was like, oh my god, I have got to really make sure I've got the best vehicles. So what I would do, like I said, just what's your favorite regular vehicle and just upgrade that, and it'll probably be a really awesome upgraded vehicle. It probably won't matter. That is what I would say. Hold on. The next one thing I want to do is, I believe we're going to kick somebody out. We got nutrition, medicine, fishing, construction, and pharmacology. We don't really need construction. I mean, it's providing us a little bit of a benefit, but not giving us a really huge benefit. I don't know, do we need cooking is another question. I guess the question is, do I want to make more energy drinks? Kind of, yeah. I guess we'll kick out construction. So first, what we're going to do is unequip this character. Why am I kicking somebody out? To stay within our bedroom limit. We're down one bedroom, and I don't want to really mess around with these. I guess I could change ammo outpost. Let's see what our losses are. I would lose 1 ammo per day. That's not bad. I can lose 1 ammo per day. Okay, fine. You can stay. Okay, so what we'll do is deactivate this. And I will see on the map. Okay, so we lost this one here. Let's take one of these houses here. How about this house? Looks fine to me. So we'll go ahead and claim that house. Then, what is the best vehicle for not upgraded? That depends on what you need the vehicle for. Obviously, one of the best vehicles is a normal everyday van. Any van, medical van, you know, repair van, just a van like this, just because it has a lot of rucksack spaces. We can just go right over here and just fill all of these up and have expanded space for our rucksacks without having to overspend them. So that's, I would say that's definitely one of the best vehicles. Another vehicle that's really good is the one I'm repairing right now. This is my favorite vehicle, the survey car. And there was another question someone asked a while ago. I can't remember if I answered it, so I'll do it now. Is the survey car, can you really plan for it? No, you can't really plan for a survey car. It's just, it's random. There's really nothing you can do about it except keep changing maps if you don't find one. Basically, every time you refresh the map by switching maps, you might be able to get a survey car. But the reason I like it is because it's really fast, and despite how fast it is, it's got 5 slots for storage, and then of course it's able to scan the surroundings. So it's basically, whoa, look at all these guys. Let's get rid of these guys, get a little bit of influence here.
Floater, give it space.
2. Oh, he's like, I'm gonna make a curve. I'm going to juke. Wow. Can't hit this guy despite the fact he's just... Wow, look at him just kind of walking around all in a... I got you this time. You thought you could avoid me, but thought wrong. Okay. But yeah, that's why I like this vehicle a lot. I think it's pretty good. If you can't get your hands on a survey car, another really good one is the Brogan Sport, which is basically this exact same vehicle, but without the radar on top of it. If you upgrade that vehicle into Apocalypse vehicle, you'll get the Hellion, and that's a pretty good vehicle. It's basically same thing, super fast, probably more durable, and it's got the 5 inventory slots, so that's probably a pretty good Apocalypse vehicle. I typically don't use it even when I'm using the Brogan Sport, and that's simply because I don't like the look of a lot of the Apocalypse vehicles. I like the nice orange paint job on this, so I typically don't upgrade them just because I think that I just like the way these ones look better. And I mean, that's really the only kinds of vehicles I mean, like, I could tell you. Oh, he screamed. That's annoying. Now we gotta deal with these guys.
Stay dead this time.
Out of stamina, but that's fine. We can stab them one-on-one without stamina. It's all good.
We should set up an outpost here.
You're a zombie, but I don't... There we go. That's the end of him.
Does not have to die. Since the outbreak, Red Town has looted hundreds of clinics and hospitals. They're sitting on a huge stockpile of meds, while those of us out here just die. Her blood is on their hands. I never once doubted that would work.
Cami Baez still mad about the red talent as usual. So these guys I don't think we want to recruit. Okay, so now that we got this, one of the next things I want to do before I get back to the questions is I want to start doing something about, we have way too many of these enclaves. So anyone who's an ally, I'm going to think about removing them just to clear space. That's really what we need. I need more space. So we have, they're friendly, friendly, friendly. These guys are allies, but they're giving us parts. I will double check them anyways. If they have a skill worth taking, then I'll probably shut them down just because we haven't had a really good opportunity to... Wait, we got a new quest? Oh, it's just survivor activity. I don't care about that. But overall, as far as vehicles go, I wouldn't stress out about vehicles too much. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I think vehicles are vehicles in the end. It's not really a part of the game that really gets me like, oh, I can't wait to optimize what vehicles I use. Just not one of the systems that I care too much about. Like, if it's a vehicle and it drives, then I'll use it. Not too big a deal. Let's see, you got cooking. I definitely don't need you. What are you selling? Take these, that's for sure. That's Gloria. Who else is in here? Okay, this is Warak. You got making coffee. Don't need that. And you got cooking. Okay, so I guess we won't be shutting these guys down unless... Nah, I'm just not shutting these guys down. So let's throw this in there. When did I get all of these? Okay, we need to head back to an outpost. Hold on a second. Oh, do we have anyone else who's allied? These guys. Let's see what these guys have. The reason why we need to shut some of these guys down is because there's a limit to how many allies you can have, and we just need to keep clearing them out until we have all of the people that we need to actually make the base. And we need, I think we only need one skill. I think we need... Oh no, I need a gardener. So I need a gardener and I need somebody...
So much for that door.
That's not good. Quickly kill this guy real quick. Then we are going to get away. Well, what do you know? We just so happen to have a whole bunch of repair kits. Isn't that convenient? And I shot over his head. That's annoying. That could have been worse, but that's fine. I see we crashed into a deadly scarecrow. It was the unyielding scarecrow. Oh no, it wasn't. It was what is this?
Gotta finish this.
Oh, I thought these doors were part of it. It's some guy who's like crucifixed or something, or just a guy on a cross. I have no idea. Okay, let's repair and get this thing back on its wheels. You never know what you're just gonna run into, and it's just gonna like one-hit your vehicle. That is the State of Decay way. Let's see, what's the next question? When is Undead Labs making a new map? That's assuming they are making a new map. I have no idea when they're making a new map. I have no idea if they even are making a new map. I don't follow their streams, because I think their streams are really boring. So I am not in the loop when it comes to the latest on the game. In fact, usually it's you guys. You guys usually tell me when they've got a stream that's worth watching. So I have no idea. I haven't heard anything, and nobody in the community has mentioned to me that, oh, they've announced that they're making a new map officially. So I don't know when they're making a new map, and they might not be working on a new map. My gut tells me that they are not working on a new map, because that just, every time that people ask for a new map, they always tend to just kind of ignore the question. Hope that people forget. So, to me, it seems like that's just not something they want to do. But who knows? Maybe they are making a new map. I don't know. Okay, let's see. We've got...
Hey, you.
This guy's named Pay. He's got chemistry. Don't need that. What are you selling?
Okay.
Lots of food. 10 snacks. Jeez. These guys are... Oh, our water is off. Let's change that.
Hey, could you guys help us out?
Let's see. What skill do you have? People skills and chemistry, and what about you? People skills, chemistry, and cooking. Why are there so many people who have skills? So we are going to
See ya.
probably shut this community down. Which one had the most interesting skill? Let's see what people skills does. I'm sure I've seen it before, but I haven't memorized them, so we'll shut this guy down.
But just you.
That's fine. Let's see. These guys want ammo, and that means they'll become friendly, so, or they'll become an ally, so we'll go over there and give them their ammo. And then we'll have another ally to potentially shut down. Or not potentially, we are going to shut those guys down. The next question is, let me drive a little slower so I don't crash into something at full speed. What character am I the most attached to throughout the State of Decay playthroughs? Well, this sounds super mean, I know, for some of you guys, but I'm not attached to any of them. I don't care about anyone in my community. I specifically have a detached feeling towards them all just because, you know, like, it's the zombie apocalypse. You know, you got to make sure you're ready to sacrifice anybody. So I don't have an attachment to any of the characters. I would say, which character... I'll go ahead and answer the question in a different way, though. Which character would I typically use as Mackie? He was kind of designed as one of my everyday characters, along with... there was another character who was kind of like a copy of Mackie that I can't even remember her name, that I was supposed to switch between her and him because they were the two. Basically, I had two characters with the driving skill, and but you know, that's not because they were like endearing to me. That's because they were just the most efficient characters to play as in order to save fuel. But yes, like as I've said it in the old series and whatnot, everyone is expendable in the Fox community. And that still holds true. Everyone is still expendable. Like, it annoys me when someone dies, not because somebody dies. It just more annoys me than when I just, like, more personal mistake. But I mean, I guess in some ways, maybe Gregory is my favorite character just because everyone was so mad when Gregory died. Like, people, like, unsubscribed when Gregory died. It was like... Oh, man. Old Gregory. He's like a channel meme for us. Okay. There you go. Now these guys become allies.
Hi.
Alright, and they're giving us a really crappy bonus. Off-site ammo storage. Don't care about that. You got TV trivia.
Hello there.
Ah! No skill, finally.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, and yeah, okay, I remember. You're the My Little Pony group. So we're gonna be taking this guy, this girl, rather.
To swap for?
Sure, sounds good.
I will buy this, and probably the ammo as well. These are all common ammo types, so I'll take it.
Hello there.
So, welcome to the
Let me
group.
be blunt. You should leave this group and join us instead.
That's right, man. That's how you say it. Screw these guys. Join the winning team for a change. Okay, so we actually can teach this character a skill, which is good. That means we could finally either upgrade a building or we can... I think I'm probably going to get gardening. That way we can get all of our facilities up and running to the proper level. Oh, I can't fit the fuel in here, so let's not do that, actually. Okay. I believe she is traveling to the base on foot, and I don't want her to get attacked along the way, so what I'm probably going to do is drive away somewhere else, like basically anywhere else, probably to go kill this infestation. That way the game won't simulate combat while I am away. The next question is, does the bonus skill for a 5th skill change my rating of them? Basically what he's talking about is when a skill fully maxes out, it's 7 stars fully maxed out, it always gains a bonus effect. Like, let me see, for this character, that would be... I don't remember what you get, actually. What do you get it? Somebody that I remember the skill when it's maxed. Construction! +1 labor. I believe that is what construction would give you. I don't think it would give you +1 labor by default. And say the pharmacology +3 med storage, that would not be granted to you until you fully max it out. And I would say that for the most part, no. I typically would not determine how good a 5th skill is by the final bonus. And that's because the bonus, they tend to just be... Exactly, that's the perfect word for them. They tend to just be bonuses. Like, they're not really the primary... Oh, this was a self-cleaning No, I'm not going to complain. They tend to just be bonuses. Like, for example... where was it? Pharmacology. The bonus is +3 med storage. That's awful. Like, that's terrible. Now, that's an example of one that's just super bad, but most of them are just kind of like, they're just nice to have. They're normally not something that I would... I'm going to take this skill specifically because the 7-star bonus is good. There are some that can be, the supporting skills can be good, like pathology, for example, can help you obtain your... What do you call it?
I'm on the fence on this one.
Your plague samples more efficiently, and that's not too bad. That could actually be pretty good. But no, I would say, typically speaking, the bonus skill is only a bonus and nothing more, and I don't really factor it into why I would pick the skill, with very few exceptions. Like pathology is one of the exceptions, and auto mechanics, I would say. But the thing is, those are also good skills on their own. Like pathology is a useful skill, and so is auto mechanics. So even though their bonus effects are good, they are just good in general. So let's see. I believe we're going to kick this guy out. People skills, more standing rewards, and more, 10% influence. Wow, this guy's... His face, he's kind of like... What's the word I'm looking for? Just really tired looking. Well, he's about to be super tired looking. I mean, that's not terrible, a 10% extra influence, but right now 10% influence is not worth the food that he's eating. So we're gonna kick this guy out. He's gonna be really tired once the news hits him. Give me all your stuff. And then we'll switch back to Tiffany and give him the old... Oh, let me guess. We got a quest that I need to abandon. Yep. Switch. Then we need to cancel it. And now I can switch back to Tiffany.
The solution is right in front of our face.
Hey, listen, we need medicine, but
Okay,
I don't know
let's
how I
see.
feel
We're
about
gonna
another
kick
stash
out
from
Ted.
T-Dog.
Oops.
T-Dog. And I know where he used to live. Might be a lot of supplies.
Make sure I'm selecting the right person. Mark Ted for exile. Alright, so yeah, Ted, he stank. Like, I mean, I guess his skill wasn't bad, but he didn't have any... We robbed him and he barely had anything on him. He had like chump change. Heard of Farrell?
What up?
What up? Well, what is up is you are out of here.
But it's time for you to leave.
Yep, gotta leave.
What the hell am I supposed to do out there? Fuck!
I don't know, go to sleep, I guess? You know, catch up on some sleep. Like, don't stress out so much. Jeez. Okay, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people. Raven, you are going to learn a skill. Aren't you excited? What weapon is this? Damage 1022 carbine? How about something a little bit more ferocious than that? The SP5K custom. It's definitely a little bit more ferocious. Let's get you with some basic gear. And you are going to learn gardening.
It feels good to learn something new.
Does it now? Your brain has gotten smarter now. And that means we can activate this. Woo! But we're not going to activate it until this ability, because they both have the same cooldown, or the same recharge, which is basically an hour. Or something. Yeah, it's like about an hour. And I don't want them to be off sync with each other. I want them to activate at the same time, so we won't take advantage of that just yet. So now we just need one more person to upgrade this to level 3, and then I'll be nearly done with this playthrough. I'll just need to blow up the plague arts. So let's go see if we have any new missions. Survivor, we're not doing that one. What I'm gonna do is probably blow those plague arts up. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to defend the base from zombies. Oh, yeah, more questions. Why have missions stopped appearing in my game? I don't know. That has not been a problem for me in a very, very long time. That was like way back, like almost basically a year ago is when I last had that kind of problem. If it did happen to me, I would think about a few things. One, my main thing is probably you need to change maps. That would be probably the main thing that will do it. Get that bloater before it's a problem.
I just don't believe it was a fucking zombie, man.
Oh gosh. As much as I love this shotgun, I hate this shotgun. Oh my god, I just can't hit his head. What I really need on this weapon is the choke. Like, not even a... I just need like a professional choke would be fine, to be honest. Okay, there's the other feral.
That's a screamer.
So what I'm trying to do right now is so in Nightmare Zone, the zombies prefer to attack the player. What I'm trying to do is to get the zombies to... I'm trying to lure the feral out, basically. There he is. Got him. Losing frames. Okay, all the ferals are officially dead. Oh, we got a screamer. Probably should get some more ammo. Never know if another team of ferals wants to show up. So this siege was made a lot harder just by the nearby zombies just deciding to join in on the action. Actually, I think we were in a red siege. We may have been in a red siege. I'd have to look at the time. You can tell what level of siege is by how much time the siege lasts. If it was either a minute or a minute and 30 seconds, basically. Or a minute and 45. I forget how long the level 2 is. Must be a few stragglers. Possibly crawlers, since the crawlers aren't able to bash their way through any of the doors. Oh, okay, they've got him.
We made it through. Does anyone need a medic?
I need a medic. Let's see. Okay, so we don't have any more. We just have these, the neighboring folks. These guys are... those are the cannibal guys. We're not going to mess with them. So I think what I'm going to do next episode is work on the plague arts, because we just need more of these missions to spawn. If push comes to shove, I'll just start killing off some of these other enclaves as well, just to try and cut down on their numbers. But yeah, we're probably going to get back to work on slaying the plague hearts, because that's really all I need to do. I only need to do two things. I need to kill the remaining plague hearts, and then I need to get somebody with computers and we'll be done. At any rate, I'm going to go on patrol and answer the final question. The final question is... Or rather, so yeah, the last question was, what can I do to, if my missions aren't spawning in? I would say probably changing maps. It could be a bug, and I bet if you change maps, it will fix it. If you really like the map you're in, well, you may need to change maps and then change maps a second time, like return back to base in order to... Oh, there's another crawler. I guess you didn't quite make it from the... Probably for the siege. The final question, though, is there a way to increase the friendship of the enclaves without doing missions for them? And the answer is no. The only way to increase their reputation is to do missions for them. And that means you gotta wait for a mission to spawn. Occasionally you'll have a problem where their missions don't want to spawn. It's number 2 down. Number 3 down. Ah, I thought that was about his head. There we go. That time I got him. And yeah, you just got to continue doing missions for them, and make sure when you see them that you do a mission for them. You typically only need to do 2 missions to get it from neutral, they go to friendly, and then from friendly to allied. If you use this command, though, find other survivors, they will start as friendly, so you only have to do 1 mission for them. But sometimes it takes a very long time for them to actually request a mission. And also keep in mind that if you need more allies, you might have too many. So, yeah, that wraps up all the questions, and I think that's going to be good enough for today. Finally got another person, takes us another step closer. Everyone is quickly recovering from all of their injuries and whatnot, so I'm glad to see that. Had a little bit of action at the very end of the episode. It's kind of a tradition for this, isn't it? That just at the very end, some big old attack occurs. But at any rate, thanks for watching. Send me more questions to answer, and I will answer them. At any rate, like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good. You don't have to be good. You don't have to be good. You don't have to be good.